Prosperous arising, y'all. Grand prosperous arising. Man, I hate to tell y'all this shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I hate to tell y'all what I'm about to tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all. You have to find, this is a relationship video. You have to find somebody that has the same beliefs as you, spiritual beliefs, political beliefs, offspring raising beliefs, the way you raise all your offsprings, yours, your grand offsprings, all of them. Otherwise it's not gonna work. Same beliefs, same eating habits, shit, damn near same hobbies. You damn near gotta find your twin that's with you, especially if it's your twin, for all your good habits. That's like you see two crackheads, they happy as hell. You'll see two crackheads in a relationship, they happy as hell because they both do crack. You can't tell them shit. They got better. I know a few crackheads got better relationships than regular people, than millionaires. My old boxing promoter, Mr. Garrett, Leprechaun Boxing Promotions. Him and his ex-wife had a horrible relationship. I mean, this woman literally drove him to death. She literally drove him to death. And when Mr. Garrett died, I want to say he was like 62. Still young. Millionaire, millions. But she had it to where he couldn't even see his grand offsprings. He could not even see them. How the fuck she did it? I don't know. But a lot of millionaires go through this shit. You know, Dwayne Wade went through it. A lot of shit. Tyrese went through it. Probably still going through it. Can't see his daughter. A lot of millionaires go through this shit. And you have dudes that's broke and poor, women that's broke and poor, they on drugs and they in better, happier relationships. I done seen it on both sides. And I'm telling you, you have to have a lot of things. You have to have like 99% of things in common. If you have like 50% of things in common, like my last relationship, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to butt heads. You're going to butt heads. You're going to argue. It's going to put tension in the relationship, disconnect in the relationship, you know. And for me, I have a lot of requirements. Like you even have to change your whole language around me. There's certain words you just can't even say. You can't be saying good morning, and a lot of words you can't even say around me. Like I'm so staunched on it right now. I mean, my woman got to have the same belief as me. She got to see things politically as me. The way we raise our offsprings, the way we co-parent, the way our family blend, like everything. She got to be about the off-grid life. She got to be going harder than a paint. Like she got to go hard as me for the relationship or harder. She got to go as hard as me for the relationship or harder, because when I'm in a relationship, man, I go so fucking hard. She damn near ain't got to do shit. But that's not fair to me, and I get burnt out. You know what I'm saying? So she got to go hard as me or harder, because when I see her going harder than me, that made me go even harder. You know what I mean? This for me personally. But what y'all not gonna like is hearing that. And I'm finding that people in the beginning, they're gonna be like, you know, she'll change, or we could work that out. No. No. People not going to change. People not going to work it out. I'm telling you. Not to say people won't change eventually. Not to say you won't work it out eventually. But especially older folks, people in general are not going to change. In general. Okay? In general. Including myself. Now, I'm the type of person I can change. You know, like I said before, if you show me where eating meat, you know, having like an Atkins diet is actually more beneficial than a raw food diet, I'll switch my diet. I will switch my diet. But everywhere I look, everywhere I see, everything I've proven in my own body, you know, a raw food diet is way better than any type of meat diet. Okay, and I've tried a meat diet. I had a meat diet for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, you just have to show me better, and I will do better. Like, I will. I'm not hard headed at all. But if you're not making sense, you got to get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to a lady, and she was like, she had her husband, and they was together for 17 years, and all of a sudden he wanted to become a Hebrew Israelite. And when he became a Hebrew Israelite, everything changed. He started being aggressive, abusive, everything, right? Because that's one of those religions where the men are really staunch. They're really hard. They're really hard on their women and all that type of stuff. And I get it, because I was a Christian. I was trying to follow Hebrew Israelite. You damn near named the religion. I've been in it. I have been in it. That's why I am the way I am. When I look at it, I'm like, all these religions, they basically the same thing. They just change their Messiah or their God. They're basically the same thing. And even deeper, as I go deeper, I see what Jesus, Buddha, Allah, all of them was trying to say, which is basically all of this stuff come from Mahat. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff come from ancient African, well, so-called African. That's not even a real word, but all of this come from ancient African um, spirituality. All religions, you can't name a religion. I'm telling you, come from ancient African spirituality. All right. So when I started studying African spirituality, I'm like, this is a story of Jesus. This is a story of Noah. This is the story of Buddha. This is a story in Hindu. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, you know what I'm saying? As I got more open-minded towards stuff, I became more spiritual instead of focusing on one dogma. Okay. I see all these Jesus, Buddha, Allah, as characters, just like Superman, Batman. I see them as characters in which I don't mind obsessing over Superman, Batman, whatever, Wonder Woman. I don't mind. But I know they're characters. They're characters depicted in a book. I see the Bible almost like a comic book. You know what I'm saying? Especially, it's a lot of things in there. It's jokes. People can't see the fucking bullshit through it. It amazes me. But there's a lot of truth in it. There's a lot of good in it. I believe people should live by the Bible. I believe people should live by the Quran, live by whatever. Right? There's a lot of books they took out the Bible. Okay, there's a lot of lies in the Bible, but there's also a lot of truths in the Bible. But anyhow, nevertheless, you you could be in a whole relationship, everything going wonderful, then someone changes. Somebody wants to be a different religion. Okay, now what you do? You want to stick to your old religion. This person want to go to this new religion. Now what you do? Okay, you almost, not only do you have to have a type of relationship where y'all have the same beliefs, but y'all also have the same belief that you're open-minded. You will flow good together. You won't be like trying to you can easily agree to disagree. You can easily agree to disagree. You can flow. I'm the type of dude, um yeah, I'm a little stern, I'm a little stubborn, but make sense to me. Make fucking sense. If you're not making sense, I'm gonna stick to my guns. Which I could understand the other person might think I'm not making sense, so they're gonna stick to their guns. So in that situation, it won't work. So I almost have to be with a woman that already off rip make the type of sense that I make. We're on the same level as far as that. And that's why I think people need to realize, if you have two people that are just completely stubborn, it's not going to work. It have to be two people that are not completely stubborn. Okay, babe, I see it your way. Okay, babe, I don't see it your way, but we'll keep working on it. Both of you have to be like that. Both of you have to be like that. Okay, both of you have to be like that, and your love language have to be the same. Some people don't need all that attention and affection and stuff like that. They just okay with a bunch of sex. That's their love language is sex. Some people they don't need a bunch of sex. They want a bunch of attention and affection. Some people don't need either. They just want you to buy them stuff or serve them. Like everybody have a different love language, so you have to figure out your love language. I'm telling y'all, man, it's so many things that are coming to me that I realize people need to be on the same page as far as in a long lasting relationship. Y'all not gonna want to hear this. You can't just be with somebody. Oh, he cute. Oh, she cute. Oh, they like to rollerblade too. Oh, they like vegan food too. Oh, they like to work out too. Oh, they like action movies too. You know what I'm saying? It can't be like, oh, she likes sports too. Oh, she like race cars too. Oh, she like boxing too. Dang, girl, where you been all my life? Man, you have to connect on every level, like 99%. Or either somebody just got to be the complete submissive, whether it's the dude or the woman. I know dudes. I just did some work for a couple, and the dude was the complete submissive. She ran everything. I run into that a lot. She runs the whole show. He just like, okay, all right. He's the complete submissive. And you have some women, they're the complete submissive. So either somebody gonna be the complete submissive and somebody gonna be the complete dominant, or both of you are gonna be like half and half. Okay? That's the only way I see a lot of long-term relationships work. It's communication, but it's also somebody or both of you have to have a very submissive side. Okay? One of you or both of you have to have a very submissive side. Okay? So for me, I think my woman has to be maybe 75% submissive and 25% stubborn. If she 50% stubborn, 50% submissive, it ain't gonna work for me. Cause I'm 75% got to be the man, the head Negro in charge, Mr. Clark, and lean on me. Like straight up. And I realized that about myself only because I've been the one for so long to be like, okay, babe, let me see it your way. Let me see it your way. And these fucking women are always wrong. Like they're 99% wrong. And then when I'm like, see, then they're like, well, you should have been the man. You should have said something. You should have stood your ground. So now I'm standing my fucking ground, and it's still an issue with women, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stand my ground until I meet a woman that she's like, oh, my man's standing his ground. You know what? Whether he right or wrong, I'm gonna stick by his side. At least I got a man with some fucking balls. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a woman out there that appreciate me for that and appreciate that. Because once you chop a man balls off and you undermining him for everything, and everything he's saying do is like an issue, and everything he's saying do is like he's wrong. He don't want to go hard for you no more. He becomes your bitch. He becomes your bitch. To me, a woman have to just be the submissive whether she want to be or not. That is her natural state. Whether she want to be or not, let him fucking figure it out. Let him be the fucking man. If he's sitting there working on a car and he don't know what the fuck he's doing, and you trying to tell him what to do because your ex-boyfriend was a mechanic and you know exactly what to do, but he's like, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Let me figure this out. Leave him the fuck alone. Let him figure it out. You be the submissive and don't have no attitude about it or nothing. I don't care if y'all stranded on the road. You chose that man, you be with that man. If you can't deal with that, then leave him the fuck alone, but don't have no fucking attitude about it. Now, if he's the type of dude like, okay, babe, what you think we should do? Oh, do it like this, babe. See, I'm that type of dude. I would be like, okay, babe, what you think we should do? Okay, do it like that. Okay, let me try it your way. Okay, if it don't work, then boom, I'm gonna do it my way. But if it work your way, even better, even greater. You know what I'm saying? But most of the times in most of my relationships, 99% of the time, it's just a woman. She thinks she's the fucking man, and she thinks she's right, and she's and it be shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? Um, in my experiences in life, all right. Not to say it's never been a situations where she was right, but 90% of the time it's I'm right and I'm supposed to be right and I'm the man type of situation. You know what I mean? So anyhow, listen, guys, I know you don't want to hear this, but it's the truth. If you're a very submissive man, excuse me, if you're, well, either way, if you're a very submissive man or submissive woman, 9 times out of 10, you'll always have a relationship because you don't have shit to say about anything. If you're very, very stubborn, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be jumping from dick to dick, pussy to pussy. Okay, if you kind of 50-50, then that's how you're going to be. You're always going to have rocky relationships. Okay, so you have to figure out your personality. If you know you're a very masculine female, very stubborn female, you need a bitch ass dude. You need a dude that's gonna be like allow you to cut the grass, allow you to pay all the bills. All he do is kind of work and come home, give you some dick. That's the type of dude you need. Okay, but most women don't want dudes like that. Most women want dudes that are aggressive and the alpha. If that's the type of dude you want, you got to learn to be the type of woman to sit down and shut the fuck up. You got to learn to be the type of woman to sit down and shut the fuck up and be like, hee hee, you right, baby, you right. Even though you know he dead ass wrong. You need to be like, you the king, you the god. Oh my goodness, thank you, my hero. Even if he don't know what the fuck he's doing. Okay? Even if he don't know what the fuck he's doing, you need to cheer him on, support him so much that eventually he gets it. Eventually he catches on. Okay? Now, if he never gets it, he never catches on, then leave his ass. All right? But if you know you want that roughneck, aggressive type of dude, there is no way you can also be masculine and aggressive and outspoken and strong and independent. And he's gonna sit there and take that shit. He gonna either smack the life out of your ass, be abusive mentally, physically. Anytime I hear a woman say she was abused, I already know she masculine. I already know she masculine. Whether mentally, physically, anything, I already know 9 times, not all the time, because I know some very feminine, soft, submissive women that have been abused. But 9 times out of 10, when I hear a woman say she was abused, mentally, physically, anything like, I already know she got a smart mouth or something like that. I already know. I already know. Okay? I already know. Okay? Just like anytime you hear a dude is abusive, you already know he has anger issues. You know, he's used to dealing with women that he just runs all over them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of dude gonna run all over my woman. I am not that type of dude. I will always be like, babe, what you think? You know, but be consistent with it. I can't be with a woman half the time she don't know. I don't know. And then the other half of the time, she just fucking outspoken. If I ask you your opinion, tell me your opinion now and every time. Don't let me make a decision, then wanna, you know what I'm saying, be angry when I make the decision. When I ask you a question, always have your opinion to state. That will get me acclimated to, okay, and anything we do, my woman always have an opinion. Okay, so now I'm acclimated to that. If half the time you don't have shit to say, and the other half the time you got all shit in the world to say, that's not consistency. You're not a consistent person. You're only you're only inconsistently consistent. And that's another thing I realized. I cannot be with anybody inconsistently consistent. You have to be consistent across the board. Now, being inconsistently consistent is also a type of consistency, if y'all follow me. Okay, meaning, because in some ways I'm inconsistently consistent, if I'm totally honest, right? But to me, I'm inconsistently consistent in a way that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like this. Yeah, this the idea, this the plan, but I see a better plan. Now that we halfway in it, I see a better plan. I'm somebody like that. If I'm totally honest, I would switch up the plan in the middle of a plan just because I see a better plan. That's an issue for some people. And I get it. That is an issue for some people. But it's no reason why you have a plan and then you see a better plan or a better route. Kind of like you driving down the road and you see fucking traffic backed up a mile ahead and then you detour. Why the fuck do you want to keep going straight and be stuck in fucking traffic when you could see a detour a better way? Okay. Versus some people, they just inconsistent off rip, meaning you have the plan, we going this way, but I don't even know an example to make. But I don't even know an example to make of another example of how what I'm trying to say. But and again, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. So this is not a judge you video. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not judging myself. I talk about myself, my downfalls, my faults, my flaws. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying the way you are, you know, you have to find somebody who fits your flaws, like whatever flaws you have. Like I tell you guys, I suffer from abandonment, so I need a woman that's clingy. I need a woman that is gonna be all over me like a little puppy dog, not just when we having sex. I need a woman that gives me that constant assurance. I need constant assurance. You know what I'm saying? For me personally. All right. And we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be honest with ourselves. My last relationship taught me a lot about just being honest with yourself. About just being honest with yourself. Like, dang, is this relationship really serving me? Or is this just a sexual thing? Is this relationship really, can I really build with this person? You know, does this person really have the drive, the push that I have for what I'm trying to do, what I'm the empire I'm building? Okay. You have to ask yourself that. You have to figure out the empire you want to build and somebody's building the same empire. You almost have to just be on your way. And while you're on your way, you're like, dang, you go in the same direction I'm going. Okay, let's go together. That's pretty much how it has to be. That's pretty much how it has to be. Okay. um but both people have to be convicted in their hearts and in their minds that they're going the same direction. Now, while going in a direction, somebody might say, hey, I don't want to go there anymore, or you walk fast and I run. That's why I even have questions in my 101 thing where I ask women, hey, are you highly physically active, motivated? You know, are you lazy in the bed? You know, does a guy have to always be the aggressor? Are you the aggressor sometimes? Because even my last relationship, I learned I need a woman to be, she need to be the aggressor sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm fucking tired. Sometimes I just want my dick sucked. Sometimes I just want to lay there. Just like y'all women lay there and enjoy all the pleasure. Sometimes a dude just want to fucking lay there and enjoy some pleasure too. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. Some dudes, they tell a woman, you just lay there and shut the fuck up. They just want to always be the complete aggressor. I had a woman tell me that, you know what I'm saying? Her husband, he just always had to be the complete aggressor. Some dudes are like that. And some women love it. Some women are the complete aggressors. Some women are the complete aggressor. My on and off 15-year relationship, she was the aggressor. Okay, so you have to determine how you are in your own self and have these conversations with people you're potentially trying to be with long term. I'm telling you, when this book comes out, my 101 questions, By the time it comes out, I probably have 3 volumes out that I'm gonna push out back to back to back, because there's so many questions we have to ask people that we potentially want to spend the rest of our lives with. And if you don't get these questions out the way, I'm telling you, you're only setting yourself up for a breakup. You're only setting yourself up for another heartbreak and a breakup. This book I have coming out, you guys are gonna love me. You're gonna, because it's helping me. It's helping me. Like, I'm able to filter stuff. I wish I knew these questions and asked these questions long time ago, from day one, coming out in these streets. It would have saved me so much headache. But then again, I didn't know myself. You don't know yourself, and I'm always evolving. I'm, like I said, I was a staunch hard Christian at one time. If you wasn't a Christian, I didn't even, if you was Muslim, I was looking at you like you was fucking crazy. If you was an atheist, I was looking at you like you was fucking crazy. I would not date you. Now a woman tell me she Muslim, she atheist, whatever, I'd be like, okay, well, I accept that, because I accept all religions and dogmas. Do you accept that I accept all religions and dogmas, or you can't accept that? Because some people cannot accept that you just open to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people stuck in their one dogma, their one religion. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, y'all, I know y'all don't want to hear this. I know y'all want to hear, oh, we just need to communicate. I know y'all just want to hear shit like that, but I'm telling you, it's deeper than communication. It's so deeper. We're not in the times of our grandpappy and great grandpappies. Okay, we can't really talk to people that have been together 50 and 100 years. We are in a time of an information age where information is constantly at our fingertips. We always have computers in our hands. You know, you might go home and find your woman or your man, just watch the video, and it completely changed your mindset. They had a paradigm shift, and now it's the relationship is rocky. So you know you need to have a type of person in your life that, if they have a paradigm shift at some point, they're able to put everything in its proper perspective. Dang, I just had a paradigm shift. I don't want to be a Christian no more. So, or I do want to be a Christian. So I'm not just going to force my husband, my wife to become a Christian, but I'm going to tell them, hey, I want to become a Christian, or I don't want to be a Christian anymore, or whatever religion or whatever, or I want to quit my job, or I want to go find a job. So if you have a paradigm shift about something in your life, you need to be with somebody that, if you come to them, they can receive it. They can listen to you and hear you out. And also, if they don't see things the way you see it, you are humble enough to accept that and either continue with the program or leave them alone, right? So in other words, what I'm saying is, to me, right now in these times, this yay and age, we all need to be trying to, number one, all of us, not be so stubborn. But if you are that stubborn, you know you need to be with a complete submissive, If you are that outspoken, you know you need to be with somebody that's not outspoken at all. They just gonna let you talk. Okay, they're gonna let you run the show. Okay, it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot of dudes out there. They don't mind their woman running the show. They rather their woman run the show. They just want to get up and go to work, get some pussy, eat, sleep, shit, reproduce. That's it. They want a woman to call a plumber, the electrician, the carpenter, the mechanic. They want a woman. She's the aggressor. It's some dudes like that. It's some dudes like that. Okay. So you just got to figure out how you are, who you are, and then match that energy with somebody that's like that. Because I just think it's too many women out here. They have a certain degree of masculinity, and they're trying to be with alpha men, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. If you know you're an outspoken woman, You need to be with a dude that's quiet, not outspoken. He don't want to say too much. He gonna let you do all the talking. You need to be with a dude like that. Okay, which I'm finding a lot of modern women, that's how they are. You need to do with a dude. He just gonna give you his money, his dick, a little time, whatever you need, but you handle the whole show. You need to be with a dude like that. Okay, now to me, your offsprings are gonna turn out kind of fucked up. They don't see the real masculine, the real feminine, the real masculine in the man and the real feminine in the woman. Your daughter's gonna turn out masculine. Your son's gonna turn out feminine. To me, but to each his own. That's the way you want to live. That's the way you want to live. To me, I want a woman that she sees me as her God, her Jesus. I am the one true God. I'm above Jesus. I'm above everything and everybody. I am the man, the ruler of the house, the king, Simba, and she wants this type of man because she wants her son to grow up like this. There are women that want their son to grow up embracing their femininity. There are women like that. I'm dealing with that right now. I'm dealing with that right now with one of my offspring's mom. She want my son to embrace his femininity and be sensitive and all of that, which is cool, but a man still got to be a man. He gonna grow up and women gonna railroad him. My one of my sons, I really see he's gonna grow up and women just gonna railroad him. All right. And you can't take advice from people that are habitually single, right? To me, you cannot take advice from people that are habitually single, um meaning ain't nobody really trying to fuck with them like that. Ain't nobody really trying to be in a relationship with them like that. To me, you can't be with somebody like that. Or everybody come in their life, they run them away. To me, you can't really take advice from people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not really giving you guys advice as far as what to do or who to be with. Like I say, you have to figure out that only advice I'm giving you guys because again, I'm probably habitually single. So the only advice I'm giving you guys is you have to figure out yourself. You have to figure out yourself. You are like this. So you need somebody like that. I know I'm never going to stop smoking. So I know I need somebody that's going to accept me smoking. I know I have a high sex drive. So I need somebody that has a high sex drive. I know I like my pussy lick, my dick suck. I need somebody that all they want to do is eat pussy, suck dick. I know I like Chinese food. I need somebody that loves Chinese food. I know I'm a raw food eater. I need somebody. Whatever it is that you're staunch hard on, you need to find somebody that's staunch hard on that too. Whatever it is you're flexible on, then you need to find somebody that, well, you're flexible on it so they could be staunched on it. Okay? So whatever you're flexible on, they could be staunched on. Whatever you're staunched on and unmovable on, they're flexible on. That's my only advice to y'all. That's my only advice to y'all. Anyhow, check out my book when it comes out. For now, I'm doing a land thing, so y'all get in my land mastermind. I think I'm gonna start a relationship mastermind, man. Once I get this shit down packed, I believe the next woman I get with is gonna be the perfect woman for me. She's not the perfect woman, but she's the perfect woman for me. And I think once I get that situated, I think I'm gonna start a relationship mastermind. A relationship mastermind. Okay. Anyhow, y'all get in my land mastermind. 754-229-0940. 754-229-0940. From $11, man. That $11 might change, make you have a whole paradigm shift. It might be the one advice you needed. All right. Or you could stay in there indefinitely. I have a lifetime membership for $222. Just $222. Okay. And you could finance it. You could make payments, okay, on any package over $100. All right. Matter of fact, you can make payments on any package, even if it's a $100 package, $50 package. 754-229-0940. 754-229-0940. Peace.